What's going on, crypto fam? So a lot of different news going on right now. Not really the news that you're hearing on all the media outlets like Forbes and all these other media outlets that people, contributors pay. They pay money to list their article to try to move different sectors of the market. That's not the real news going on. The real news is going on is a lot of these, I hate to say it, junk blockchains, pure junk, absolute garbage marketing schemes and just tons of money going into these blockchains. And I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to piss anybody off, but a couple disappointing things I think that are kind of happening right now. We'll just kind of dive into the negative. Zcash is moving to proof of stake. I don't know, as a Zcash holder, I haven't sold my Zcash. I don't plan on selling my Zcash, but at the same time, it's kind of a letdown that this is going to be happening, even though it's going to be 3 years out before it changes. It's kind of a shame because I really am a firm believer that proof of work is kind of where it's at, where the security lies, and I don't like giving voting power to people, with more of something, and it kind of sounds like a little bit more like a security. So I don't know if these, proof of stake is going to be, in the future labeled as a security, and at that point it could crash things like Ethereum, moving into proof of stake, Zcash. It could potentially be problematic. So, I guess we'll just see within time whether or not this kind of works itself out. On another aspect of the crypto market, Mr. Dr. Craig Wright, he's still holding to the fact that he thinks or believes or is, who cares, is Satoshi Nakamoto, and he's down in Palm Beach County, Florida. And, that case is still going on. So, not really hear anything about on the news unless you really Google that type news, but I like to try to follow the projects and the people that have been in the space for a while. I don't follow, MicroStrategy buying another 7,000 Bitcoins because I don't really care. That guy's totally new. He's just had the epiphany to buy Bitcoin, so I'm not really, I don't really have my head up his ass trying to, evaluate everything he says, but, he bought $7,000 worth more of Bitcoin. And the more, I'd really try to spend all my available time learning about the dynamics of the cryptoverse. And the more and more that I dive into it and look into Bitcoin, the more it's just censored. To be frank, it's just censored. It's not it's a load of crap, guys. If you look into Digital Currency Group, they own 81 companies. They own Grayscale. They essentially have a stakehold. They owns Coinbase. They have a stake in Abra, Litecoin, Kraken. They have just too much control over Bitcoin for my liking anymore. And I've hate to have this civil war with Bitcoin and have this divide split of hating something that at one point was the driving force that made me fall in love with something. But it's kind of a love-hate relationship with Bitcoin right now, and I think it's going in the wrong direction. I don't think that these crypto people that are in the space right now are here to stay. I think they're here for the price, and they're going to quickly vanish. I think all these influencers and all these people on YouTube that are trying to get you to buy into Ethereum and Bitcoin are the only, like the coming of the Messiah is just a load of horse shit. Bitcoin doesn't do anything. It does absolutely nothing. It's a network of computers with a long history. The fact that it once did something was what brought it into the spotlight. Right now, the only thing bringing it into the spotlight is the price. And it's just the price of somebody speculating on the future price of speculators. Sorry, that's just what it is. And it has no use case. It has no future hope for layer 2. And if you see the direction that it's going, the people that are trying to accumulate it, it's just not where I want to be. It's not where I want my wealth to be. And unfortunately, people are buying the wrong brand. Bitcoin Cash aims to replace this. It aims to be a peer-to-peer electronic cash. And, you know, I've been preaching about this for 3-4 years now. I deleted my former YouTube because I was going to go into making another video about something other than crypto. But, you know, I've been preaching this for 3 years to everybody I talk to about crypto. It's just a shame. It really is a shame that Bitcoin has came to a censored monopoly of big corporations like Square, you know, Facebook, and everybody's just hovering around this Bitcoin bubble. And all these companies are in it. They're all in on it. There's no surprise or lack of knowledge that they're in on it. I just think it's a shame, guys. I think they're trying to control every aspect of every data bit in the entire universe. And, you know, the only hope we have for a free and for the people and to fight against this huge monopoly of corporations and American governments and Western societies is to support Bitcoin Cash and some of these other projects that aim to decentralize everything. That is the only way. Governments, they have too much power over what we do on a day-to-day basis, how they control our lives, how they manipulate the media and use different data center, data servers and stuff to collect this data on us and just basically you know, they know our next move. They know everything that we're going to do. They can see the trends, and, you know, there's a billion other people just like me, but there's, I don't know, 100 billions of other people that, unfortunately, you know, are not aware of this, and it's just a shame. It's a shame that, you know, people, other human beings, and attire and in their eyes is a professional mannerism of how they do things is basically controlling the world. And there's no end to it. There's no end in sight. There's no hope or light at the end of that tunnel, guys. There's no the government's not here to be your friend. The government's not here to really do anything other than keep themselves in a better position than the public and hide information from us, censor things from us, and ultimately control us. That's what governments do. They control populations. They allocate different means of trade and allocate different goods and services and distribute things how they see fit. Sorry, you have no choice. You have no say in this. We once did have a say in it, and that was called Bitcoin. That was the one thing, the one sovereign currency that could not be controlled or, you know, manipulated by governments, and that unfortunately is not existing anymore. Bitcoin Cash aims to ultimately rebrand this and hopefully on some level give the human race a chance, because right now, guys, we're in a losing battle, and I don't see us winning this battle. You know, so you know, that being said, I think the conclusion's pretty simple, guys. Bitcoin is just another form of gambling and another form of the government trying to control your money. And if you want any kind of freedom in the world, you might want to look into projects like Bitcoin Cash, people that have been around the space for quite a while. Come on, bud. Let's go. Come on. And hopefully you'll see that the people here in our community are here for the right reasons. We're trying to give power back to the people. We're trying to give people a choice, a actual voice. We're actually trying to give people a means of self-governing their own finances without a third party. If you want to go and connect to the Lightning Network and open up a payment channel and ultimately put your funds at risk, I think that'll be something that's unfolded with time. And you know, I don't really see that being a long-term solution. I think that's another solution for the government to control us. Very simple. They want to manipulate this crypto market, and they want to change it, and they want to partner up with people and bully us around and tell us what's right and what's wrong and how we should spend our crypto and how we should transact with our crypto and how we should join Lightning and ultimately put our crypto in the hands of someone else. And I'm not going to do it, guys. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm not going to sit here and preach you guys the wrong stuff. And I'm not going to be endorsed by anybody. I'll never sit here and have a sales bit for you on how to buy an altcoin. I'll never sit here and lie to you and say that, you know, this brand new thing that aims to change the world is going to be what's going to make you rich. I will never sit here and say that to you. And all these influencers, all of them, are getting you to buy into that. BitBoy Crypto, Michael Saylor, the only 3 devs that work on the Bitcoin network now. They can go fuck themselves. And I'll tell them that if I ever see them in person too. But they won't. They'll hide in their shadows, and they'll hide in the Bitcoin shadow, and they will hide, and they will manipulate, and they will lie. They will do everything that human beings do. And they will make you believe that they are they have the key. They have the answer to all your problems. The answer to all your problems is simple. It's in Bitcoin Cash. It's in a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It's in a decentralized, peer-to-peer, uncensorable, sovereign currency. And that's the only way. That's the only hope that any of us have. Whether that's Bitcoin Cash now, BSV later, or a collection of all these great things in the future that doesn't even exist yet, that is the only hope. We can't rise up and fight Bitcoin anymore. It's a losing battle. It's been a losing battle since SegWit and Blockstream made BTC Core the new Bitcoin. We'll never win that fight, guys. The only fight we have is in Bitcoin Cash. Maybe in BSV, but we have to come together if we want that to be a reality. We can't sit here and just let the governments control crypto. China controls all the infrastructure and all the tools to govern and create new crypto into circulation just because they've cracked down on mining and they've cracked down on trading and they've cracked down on, banks being involved with it over there. That does not mean they are out of the game. Do your part. Buy Bitcoin Cash. Buy BSV. We are strong, and we are a community that is thriving on the fundamental element of empowering individuals. That is empowering. That is cryptocurrency. You might as well write a check to Blockstream or any of the other, or just might as well write a check to the 3 devs that don't even, there's nothing going on Bitcoin Core. Absolutely nothing. Go look for yourself. That's all I got today, guys. I just really like to see people support your fellow human beings. That's what we need more in this world than gambling and price of coin go up. Elon got us all on the Dogecoin train, but really he got everybody to buy his own Bitcoin holdings. Kind of funny, huh? Take care, guys.